Hi there, and welcome back to Paws and Pawsitivity. I'm Jamie Watkinson-Harvey, your certified dog trainer and host of this podcast. Whether you're relaxing at home or out for a walk with your pup, I'm so glad that you're here. Today, we're going to get into a challenge that so many dog owners can relate to: constant whining. I recently came across a plea for help from someone struggling with their dog whining from morning through to night. They love their dog and they're doing everything they can: daily walks, playtime, even hiring dog walkers, but the whining doesn't stop. Sound familiar? If you've ever found yourself feeling exhausted and wondering, why does my dog do this and how can I make it better? Then stick with me. And hey, if you find today's episode helpful, don't forget to share it with a friend or subscribe so you never miss an episode. It really helps us spread the message of positive, force-free training. All right, so let's talk about whining. First off, it's important to remember that whining is a form of communication for dogs. They're not doing it to annoy us, even though it can definitely feel that way sometimes. Dogs whine for all sorts of reasons: boredom, excitement, frustration, or even as a learned behaviour if it's been reinforced over time. In this case, it sounds like the dog has learned that whining gets attention. And let's be honest, it works. When he whines and brings over a toy, he eventually gets what he wants: playtime. Over time, this can create a cycle where the dog learns, if I whine long enough, my human will play with me. And for owners, it's tough because you feel stuck between wanting to stop the whining and avoiding complaints from your neighbours. It's clear this dog is getting plenty of physical exercise with 3 walks a day and additional help from dog walkers. But here's the thing: physical exercise alone isn't always enough, especially for dogs with high mental energy. Many dogs, especially young active breeds, need mental stimulation just as much as physical activity. So, what's the solution? It's all about finding a balance, making sure your dog's needs are met while also setting clear and consistent boundaries. And trust me, it is possible. Let's go through some practical ways to help reduce your dog's whining while keeping your sanity intact. Firstly, enrichment activities can be a game changer. If your dog is constantly seeking engagement, introducing activities that challenge the brain can help satisfy their need for stimulation. Puzzle toys, treat dispensing toys, and scent work games can all encourage independent play and give them something productive to focus on. Next, let's talk about structured downtime. Some dogs do struggle to settle because they've never learned how to relax on their own. Teaching a settle cue or using a designated relaxation area, like a comfy bed with a chew or licky mat, can help reinforce calm behaviour. Reward moments of quiet with praise or treats to show that being calm also brings rewards, not just whining. Another helpful approach is patterned routines. Dogs thrive on consistency, so setting clear times for play, walks, and rest can help reduce uncertainty. When your dog knows what to expect and when, they're less likely to whine for attention outside of those times. Now, I know ignoring whining sounds impossible, especially when you're worried about your neighbours. But it's an important part of breaking the cycle. The key to it is to ignore consistently and reward only when your dog is quiet. If you're in a position where ignoring feels impossible, using a short-term management solution like providing a stuffed Kong or a long-lasting chew when you need a break can help bridge the gap while you work on the training. And remember, it's not about punishing your dog for whining. It's about teaching them that quiet behaviour gets attention that they're looking for. If your dog is constantly asking for attention, it might be time to rethink how play and interaction happen. Instead of spontaneous play sessions whenever they demand it, try introducing structured playtime. This means setting specific times in the day where you initiate play, rather than letting them dictate it. Also, consider incorporating training sessions into your day. Short, fun training exercises like teaching new tricks, reinforcing obedience cues, or practicing impulse control games can engage your dog's mind and help build their patience. Sometimes dogs whine because they're feeling uncertain or anxious when left alone, even for short periods. If you think that anxiety might be playing a role, gradual desensitization to alone time can help. You would start by rewarding short periods of independence and slowly build up to longer durations. Using a baby gate or playpen to encourage distance while you're home can also help them to learn to be comfortable on their own. If you've tried everything and your dog is still whining excessively, it's worth considering if there might be an underlying issue such as pain, discomfort, or anxiety. A chat with your vet or a professional behaviourist can help rule out any health concerns and also provide you with tailored advice. So, if you're feeling overwhelmed by your dog's constant whining, know that you're not alone. It's all about finding the right balance, meeting their physical and mental needs while setting clear boundaries. With patience, consistency, and a few strategic changes, you can help your dog feel more settled and give yourself the breathing room that you need. And that's it for today's episode of Paws and Pawsitivity. I hope you found some useful ideas to help manage your pup's whining and bring a little more peace to your home. Remember, it's not about quick fixes. It's about understanding your dog and working together to create a happier routine for the both of you. If this episode was helpful, I would love it if you could share it with a friend or subscribe so you don't miss future episodes. And if you would like to support the podcast, you can visit www.pta.dog and head on over to the podcast page where you can make a donation. Your support genuinely means the world to me. Until next time, take care and give your pup a big hug from me. Woofity woof.